Siberian tiger versus polar bear. These two predators rank among the most dangerous creatures on the planet, each armed with deadly weapons and are unmatched in their respective territories. Size. The Siberian tiger is a fierce and large hunter that thrives in the far east of Siberian. The weight of this beast has reduced in recent years, and most tiger fans are unaware of this fact. A collaborative study involving researchers from various regions examined historical and contemporary data on the body weights of adult male Siberian tigers. The research revealed a decline in average weight from 215.3 kilograms, 475 pounds, in the early 20th century to 176.4 kilograms, 389 pounds, in the present, possibly due to illegal hunting, habitat destruction, and conflicts with humans. Siberian tigers in captivity tend to be heavier due to limited exercise in searching for food, coupled with consistent overfeeding, resulting in weights that may approach 660 pounds or 300 kilograms. However, it's crucial to note that these weights do not accurately reflect the conditions of the wild population. Polar bears stand as the largest land carnivores, with adult males usually weighing between 661 and over 1,300 pounds, or 300 to over 600 kilograms. The heaviest recorded polar bear, a 12-foot-tall Alaskan bear shot in 1960, reached an astounding weight of 2,210 pounds, or 1,000 kilograms, while the average weight hovers around 992 pounds, 450 kilograms. Speed and agility. The Siberian tiger has great reflexes. The cat also outpaces polar bears in terms of speed, reaching up to 80 kilometers per hour, 50 miles per hour, on land, twice the speed of polar bears, which can run at 40 kilometers per hour, 25 miles per hour, on land. But polar bears are faster in water. The cat's better maneuverability would help it dodge attacks during an encounter. Stamina. Tigers have powerful jaws and high energy with calculated moves to kill almost instantly. Tigers are not built for prolonged battles, so they do not need stamina. Their bodies are designed for short bursts of intense effort, relying on quick and explosive power. When they launch an attack, they rapidly use up a lot of energy, leading to fatigue within a few minutes. This inherent limitation is why tigers engage in relatively brief hunting sessions, as their energy is quickly depleted during these intense bursts of activity. Polar bears showcase remarkable aquatic endurance, swimming up to 48 kilometers, 30 miles, in a single stretch, and, in one instance, covering a distance of 352 kilometers, 220 miles. The polar bear exhibits superior stamina on land as well, in as much the weather is cold enough to overcome overheating. Weaponry. The Siberian tiger possesses exceptional vision, a rare adaptation that allows it to assess its surroundings with accuracy. The polar bear's excellent sense of smell allows it to identify seals, which is critical for life in the Arctic region, where it hunts primarily. The bear's highly developed sense of smell would help it detect the tiger from long distances before the battle begins. The polar bear has large muscular hind legs, which allows it to stand upright and wrestle. The tiger also can stand on its hind legs and swipe, but its hind limbs are specifically designed for powerful and agile evasive maneuvers, as well as for leaping onto the neck of its prey. The tiger has two solid front paws, each about 4 to 5 inches in diameter. The interesting thing is that inside each front paw are buried 5 killing claws. These claws are very sharp and curved like a sickle. They can grow up to 4 inches and are well suited for gripping and tearing deep into flesh. The polar bear claws are shorter and are not very sharp. They are used for grasping prey and for traction when running or climbing on ice. That does not mean their claws cannot kill, as it is complemented by larger and stronger paws, which are about 12 inches in diameter. Their paws are about 3 times bigger than that of the tiger. The polar bear's claws, combined with its robust paws and greater size and strength, would generate greater punch force, while the tiger's paws and claws would deliver a potent strike that would result in a deeper cut. The dietary preferences of the Siberian tiger, which include consuming large land mammals with dense bones, have shaped the characteristics of its canines. These canines, measuring around 3 inches in length, are sharper and stronger. They serve the dual purpose of efficiently slashing through flesh and crushing the dense bones of their prey into pieces. In contrast, polar bears deal with sea animals that have evolved with less bone density. The polar bear, adapted to its marine environment, possesses jaws capable of generating a formidable bite force of around 1200 psi, surpassing the Siberian tiger's bite force of around 1000 psi. The polar bear's teeth are less sharp, less strong, and shorter, as they are specifically designed to shear off pieces of blubber and tough flesh from marine mammals, which typically have less dense bones. In an encounter where both animals engage in a confrontation, the bear may deliver a more forceful bite, but the tiger's sharper and stronger canines would likely result in greater penetration. The bite force is not a decisive factor in this context, as the jaws of both animals are lethal and capable of causing fatal injuries. In terms of defense, the Arctic bear is fortified with thick skin and a layer of blubber beneath, which could serve as a protective barrier against bites and scratches. Fighting technique. Tigers employ ambush techniques, leveraging their size and strength to unbalance prey before biting the back of the neck, often causing fatal injuries. After biting, the tiger utilizes its strong forelimbs to grip the prey and brings it to the ground, maintaining a hold on the neck until the prey succumbs. In the cold Arctic, polar bears are intelligent hunters. They patiently wait for seals to pop up, then use bites and grabs to pull them onto the ice for a cool meal. When polar bears play or have serious fights, they like to wrestle and bite each other's necks. It's their way of showing strength and having a good time in their icy home. Who would win a fight between these two apex predators? Now here is the rule. Let us assume that the fight takes place in Siberia or the Arctic region, and there is nothing like ambushing. The fight would be between an adult male Siberian tiger and an adult male polar bear. The Siberian tiger has advantages in terms of speed, better body movement, good vision, sharper teeth and claws. It also has a wealth of experience in handling tough opponents. However, a polar bear is an entirely different animal. It is the most carnivorous bear and the deadliest of all the bears on the planet. This is one of the few animals that will eat a human if it gets the slightest opportunity. Facing such a very massive and wicked creature would spell doom for the feline. In a battle to the death, the Siberian tiger, as its usual style of attack, would quickly want to go for the bear's neck. Do you think a deadly, giant carnivore, like the Arctic bear, would just wait and watch the tiger do this without any form of resistance? The cat, lacking the bear's strength, would struggle against substantial resistance, quickly tiring. The polar bear's superior ability to stand upright is a key factor that would grant it a strategic edge in paw-to-paw combat situations, which could play a crucial role, especially when the confrontation escalates into wrestling matches. The polar bear, due to its larger size, thick protective skin, and larger paws, would win. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. If you enjoyed the content, we kindly ask you to leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel.